All right, guys, I'm gonna tell you about a time where I was coaching one of our fighters, and during the whole fight, I was like, "This motherfucker is never gonna win." I was worried. I felt like, dude, this is it. But this dude managed to pull it off, and and when it happened, it was probably the most hype moment. Like I've never been so happy for somebody ever in that moment, right? Because we thought it was done. So I was coaching our buddy Heinrich. He was his third fight. The first two fights, usually in pro MMA, you have to go to like an Indian reservation where there's no commission, and you could get unregulated fights. So you can just get some fights under your belt because the rule set's a little different when you go from amateur to pro. So it's just like an easy way you can fight somebody random, get a couple easy wins, and then you feel like, all right, I'm pro. So once you get those first couple fights, then you can get to a bigger organization. At the time, it's called World Series of Fighting, which is now the PFL. Professional fighting.
Wow, okay, cool.
It got merged into PFL. So it was a big deal. I think there was a lot of fighters. There was a ton of like Dagestani fighters on the roster and stuff. So you'd see all these big names. So it was like, oh shit, this is our first time going to like a big pro fight. Heinrich gets matched up with this local dude. He's also pretty good wrestler. So we're like, all right, we have to watch out for the takedowns. This guy can hold you down. So we have to make sure we're ready for that. So the fight starts. For the first 3-round fight, Heinrich gets held down, and our worst nightmare is happening, right?
So he's getting out-wrestled.
He's getting out-wrestled. His best moves are his submission attempts. He's throwing up submission attempts. The guy gets right out, punches him in the face, holds him down, and just beating up Heinrich. And the whole time we're in the corner.
His face getting bloodied up too?
Yeah, a little bit. You could say, and you know, for a style like that, as the fight goes on, the likelihood of you getting a submission or you winning with that style gets lower and lower and lower.
You just saw him being like, I'm gonna lose anyway.
And these are the situations we saw in his amateur career where the way he lost, he would get held down. And we're like, fuck, not again. And as a coaching staff, we feel bad because like, fuck, we still don't have an answer to get up from these positions. And at the time, we're like, fuck, dude, we like, you know, you feel bad. You feel like we didn't prep our fighter well enough, right? So the whole time he's getting beat up, he's coming back up. And then every time in between rounds, we're trying to give him some advice just to kind of keep the spirits up or just to give him something. And everything we tell him is just not working, right? Or it's not being executed well enough. So finally in the third round, happens again. We're like, all right, this is our last shot. We think we kind of hyped him up. He goes out there, does a little bit better, gets taken down again. Comes back up, gets taken down again, and keeps getting beaten up. So and that's the worst part of fighting is like when you get a little success and you think you could defend the position and you just get pulled back right down. So and you can kind of see guys start to break. And that's where you see in like these MMA fights where it gets boring, where there's so much grappling, they start to get tired and they don't have anything left. Third round, Heinrich just slips out of a little spot, gets the dude's back, and starts choking the motherfucker out. And we're just getting hyped, dude. We're obviously like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. He gets the sub finally. His brother runs from the crowd, jumps through. He runs all the way up. And he's like 16, you know? He's 16, he's a young kid. He was like amateur fighting. He runs in the cage. And this is during a commission. So when there's a commission for the state, because the state regulated, you get fined, you get in trouble if your guys like break the rules or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, so like we were like, oh shit, this dude runs in, he gets pulled out, they yank him out. This dude jumps the cage. We're getting like it was every like moment in a movie that you would see that
just absolute pandemonium.
Yeah, you get to have this moment where you're just chaos. Everyone's screaming, you're grabbing. I don't know who's grabbing me. There's like 5 people on top of me. We're climbing on top of the cage. And there's a really cool picture of all of us, like Heinrich's on top of the cage. We're on top of the cage grabbing them. And we're just super hyped. Like everyone in the corner is just super excited. And to this day, it's a moment that we always still talk about. And we still have that picture framed up in all our houses of like
awesome.
That moment where Heinrich started to, you know, start this journey of actually becoming a pro fighter and like chasing his dreams, you know?
Wow.
And it's something that we all got to do together. So, and especially from where we started, because we all started at the gym in like 2010. We all started like around the same time. So to help him get to where he wanted to go was really fucking cool. But that moment is probably one of our fondest memories from coaching. And you're like, dude, every time you compete, you're trying to like chase that moment, you know?
lose the first 2 rounds, and we're gonna win in the third.
Yeah, but if he got a choke out immediately, we probably would have been just as hyped, right? But it was nothing like it.
Comeback is the best, dude.
Especially in a fighting sport, dude, because there's nothing more primal.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like a tribe mentality. It's like when you see their team, you're like, fuck you, dude. No.
For no reason.
Yeah, for no reason. And it's like, oh, all love. Hey, great job out there.
Especially when it feels like you gave up, everyone gave up. You're like, it's over. And then you see the comeback, you're like, oh, does he? What? Oh my God!
And the worst, sometimes in moments in fights where it's like, when you're in the corner is when everyone is silent and the fight's not going your way. That's the worst. You know, because you have nothing.
Because there's no more, come on. It's more like, when should we throw in the towel?
Or even the advice you could give, it's like, you know, thankfully he wasn't getting beat up like that. But in those moments, you're just like, fuck, dude.
Like
we're losing. This is everything.
If they're doing everything right, but the other guy's just better.
Yeah.
So you can't even give advice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's just one step ahead every single time. But then sometimes all you really need is that little dog in you. And that's the thing about Heinrich. He's a little pit bull. Dude. Like, that fool don't give up. It's that Latin spirit, you know? So it was, what an amazing moment. Amazing moment.
That's amazing.
And it's like, if you ever get to be a part of that, it's like, there's nothing like it. That adrenaline spike.
Did you ever have a personal you having a experience of a comeback where you're just like, I thought I was gonna fucking fail?
Yeah, for sure.
What's that like?
Well, it's just like I think it's in fighting is different because it's like when you get punched in the fucking head, it's a really good motivator to get you off your ass a little bit, right? So when you're getting socked out and you're like, oh, you motherfucker, I'm gonna get right back at you. Like sometimes that's all you kind of need to kind of keep that momentum going. But a lot of the times it's like you have so many, and I was talking about this on the casuals when we were talking about the fights in the White House, where when you're fighting, you have all these moments to kind of quit up until the actual fight. And like anytime you decide you don't want to fight anymore, the ref will save you. Right. So it's like when you're getting beat up, sometimes the thought crosses your brain of like, if I just stop right now, it'll all be over and I'll be saved.
How do you tell the ref?
No, it's body language. It's like, I'll just cover up. I don't have to do anything.
Oh, like when he sees that it's not defense. It's just you're giving up.
Kind of. Right. And I'm just like, so you always have that kind of like choice on the table when you're fighting. And I think depending on how hurt you are or mentally like tough you are, or when you get to that level of being pushed, sometimes you will have to ask yourself, like, do I want to quit or do I want to keep going? And I think that's what it really comes down to at the end of it is like.
So what's that feeling when you go, I'm not going to quit. I'm losing. I'm not going to quit. And then you actually turn it around.
Well, you're just in chaos. You're just trying to do sometimes your body just takes over. There's just no thinking anymore.
It just happens.
Sometimes, yeah. Like in the fight that I had where I was getting beat up and then I was able to kind of work my way back. It was just like, I was just mad. I was like, this motherfucker socked me in the face. I'm going to get you right fucking back, you know? Like, it's just that mentality of like, nah, fuck you. That sucks, you know? And just keep kind of working back. And you just can't give up on yourself. Because I think once you let the doubts creep in, it's really easy just to be like, I'm done, you know? Especially when you hit that wall of like, I'm trying everything I can and it's not going my way. It's not going my way. That's when it's really hard to stay in it. But
the way Hanato explains it, because he like, you know, we're all like his students and stuff, especially like the lower belts, he always explains, don't try to win the big fight, win the next step. Because if you're getting smashed, they're coming in your mouth and you can't even fucking breathe, they're gassing out. Like if thinking about how am I gonna beat this motherfucker is like the craziest, it's like climbing Mount Everest, but could you get like an underhook? Could you break the grip you have around?
You focus on the position.
Yeah, better. And you just get win the next step, and then because like it's that where you're like your repetitions come in, and eventually the fight somehow turns around because as you're gaining the step, the guy that's on top that has hella momentum, he's like, oh shit, what the fuck? It's not working. It's like a huge psychological battle.
It's so mental.
Yeah,
it's so mental because like, and especially for that guy that was fighting Heinrich, right? There was a moment where he's smashing this dude. And then he's realizing that Heinrich got a better position in that 1 second. And in that moment, he could either keep going, trying to defend it, or he could be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And sometimes that oh, fuck moment is when you're got already. And then he choked you out. That's why it's so crazy. It's like those second decisions that you're pausing or hesitating can fucking kill you in the end.
That's crazy. I often tell myself that's why God put me in a 5'6" body. Because the world isn't ready if I was like bigger, better, crazier.
Why? Because you do a ton of damage or what?
Yeah, I'm like trapped in a nerd's body, but like I'm a stone cold killer.
I'm actually a super soldier, really.
Stuck in a nerd's body.
Yeah, if they put me in a 6'5" body, you know, it wouldn't be really too fair. So
I don't know what it's like to give up, but my body always does before my mind does. But if I was a human weapon, dude, unstoppable.
I think you are a human weapon.
So I was foolishly really quiet listening to that story because I was actually on your Instagram trying to look for this photo just in case you posted it because I wanted to see that epicness that you were describing. I was so caught up in that moment. But I couldn't find the photo. Did you post it on IG?
Look up YouTube.
Well, here's the problem. I kept going back because I didn't know how long it was. And then unfortunately for you, I stumbled too far back.
You got some good stuff?
681 weeks back.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
That's a long time ago.
The fuck is that? Like 2
yeah,
years?
baby. That was me when I was in high school, dude.
What are you wearing?
I was wearing a dress.
Why?
Thought it was funny.
I used to wear hella dresses.
Yeah, that was me in high school, dude.
Look at this human weapon, dude.
That was me in high school. We were in photo class, and there was a dress in there, and I was like, hey, you think it'd be funny if I put this on?
You look the same, but now you're bigger.
Do I look the same?
Yeah, you didn't. Your face didn't change.
No, this is a boy. That's a man. That's a black belt. That's a black belt. This is maybe a purple belt.
I was like a 0 belt. I was a 9th grade woman right here, dude.
Oh, you're in high school?
I was in high school.
Oh, shit.
He's just, I don't know. I think you look the same. You're just fatter.
Yeah, I'm a little fatter.
Dude, imagine having IG in high school.
That's insane.
It's bad, dude.
That's crazy.
There's some bad stuff in there.
That's crazy.
That's how young he is.
We didn't even have it in college, right? When did IG start?
I didn't even have it until like way later as a YouTuber because all the YouTubers are already on it because they were naturally on iPhones, right? You remember Instagram was only on iPhones at first? We had Androids, so we couldn't even get it. So everyone had a 200K head start, and then we jumped on.
I don't remember when we did it either.
Because we had the HTC phone, if you remember. That was like our first Android phone.
High school would have been so fun. Imagine just creeping on girls you had crushes on. Like you had time to just, that's it. Because even post college, you're supposed to be like working, but then you got IG, so you're trying to figure shit out.
Your life's fucking over, dude.
Dunzo. You're not getting any schoolwork done.
I'm going to look at the same pictures over and over again.
Yeah, dude, I'm failing everything.
You're stunted, dude.
All right, let us know in the comments if you thought Nick was cute in that dress.